What's up, everybody? It's Tyler here, and I'm joined by a great guest. He's got his debut album coming out on September 30th, Tears the Size of Texas. Ben Burgess joins me. Ben, what's going on, man?
What up, Bubba?
Hey, not much. It's real great to have you on here. I know how excited you are to have this record out there for everybody to listen to.
Yes, sir. Long time coming. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it, and I'm hoping it's something that people will listen to for years to come.
Well, you have had some features on some pretty popular songs over the last couple of years.
Yes,
You were
sir.
on the double album with Morgan. You did Outlaw with him, and you also did Red Dirt Clouds on Hicks Tape Volume 2. So what's it like for you finally having the opportunity to just put out a solo record? I mean, you already have two songs out there for people to listen to. What's the journey been like for you, and how excited are you to just put this album out there?
Dude, the journey has been nothing short of an epic novello. I mean, it's got the highs and lows of every classic Western you've ever seen, and it's got Shakespeare dripped in it with some trailer park and some, good old Texas red dirt in it. Like I said, blood, sweat, and tears, man. This album means everything to me. I put everything into it. Um, and to be able to have my stuff out as an artist, as a singer, to be able to represent my songs with my own voice and with my own guitar, it's what I've been waiting to do. Um, the journey to get here, that's the payoff. The process is the payoff for me. So anything that happens afterwards is just cherry on top. But I'm really ready to get up there and sing and be able to hold my own as an artist and to hang out with other artists and be able to say, hey man, like I'm putting myself out there too.
Well, you really got your start in Nashville as a songwriter. I mean, you've had a bunch of notable cuts like Whiskey Glasses, Flower Shops, Life Rolls On. I know you co-wrote all the songs on your new album. So, how important of a role has co-writing played in your uprising in Nashville? And did you purposely choose to co-write every song on the album?
I think that's just the way we cut it. We go through and we're listening to songs, saying, is this you? Is this who you are? Really getting down to brass tacks. Like this isn't just a song I wrote for, um, you know, Hootie and the Blowfish. This is a song I wrote for me as Ben Burgess, and co-writing is everything to me. I think sharing the love and being able to collaborate is what's kept me alive and kept me relevant in this town, because without the co-writers, I wouldn't have been able to shape my craft as a songwriter, and get that blade as sharp as it is right now without, you know, trusted, dear, talented human beings that are willing to share their time, their thoughts, and their room with me. So, co-writing's been everything to me. And we had a couple outside songs that we were wanting to cut, and they just didn't make the cut at the end of the day. I'm not opposed to it, and I think that's what makes Music Road go round. So I look forward to cutting some outsides. If anybody's got any good outsides, send them to me. I'm looking for them, man. I know what a hit can do for a career, and I'm here for it. So yeah, I forgot the other end of that question. What was it?
Oh, well, basically just, I think you answered it already. Just if you purposely chose to have all songs that you co-wrote on the album.
Yeah. I mean, it just kind of turned out that way. And I think it really, obviously I got to flex my songwriting skills, but to really make the songs personal, I feel like honesty, bravery, humility, and humanity are what makes something interesting and special and unique. And I feel like all these songs on the record have those four elements to it. And I'm hoping that they'll be able to inspire listeners to be strong individuals and to understand that taking a loss is part of it. And that's part of the journey, because you can't get to the championship if you didn't take a loss, because at some point you're going to be down in the game and you're going to have to be able to handle yourself under pressure when you're down. So, that's what I'm hoping people get from it.
Well, we've already gotten to hear two of those songs on the album. Do you have a personal favorite that you haven't released yet?
Ooh, a little song called Kill a Man. It's a murder ballad. I'm so excited about it. I think the cadence is different about it. The chords are different. The topic about it is different. And the reaction I've been getting from people, it shows they really like it. So that's the one I'm on right now. And when the beat comes in, you don't know what the swing's gonna be. And we got it just dialed in. Joey just got it dialed in so nice, man. I'm so excited for you to hear it, Bubba.
Hey, I can't wait. And speaking of murder ballads, you put out the music video for Tears the Size of Texas not too long ago. Honestly, when I watched the video, I was telling you this before we started, I felt like I was watching a movie. I mean, you guys did it in 4K. It was done so well. What was that shooting like for you as an artist, just being able to go through all that? I know you spent some time in LA, so you probably picked up on some
Ah,
acting skills and stuff like that.
yeah, I hung out with some actresses down in LA a little bit, but I don't think anybody knows. But being at the music video shoot, man, it was crazy because there was like 25 people on set, and I'm like, what are y'all doing here? And they're like, we're here to make you look fucking awesome, dude. We're here to make a movie. It was a dream come true. I had to pinch myself. I'm sitting there, dang, all these people are here to like make my dream come true, man. And it takes a village, and there's so many people behind the scenes. And that's part of what's got me really focused and wanting to be the best me and be the best actor and horse rider and guitar player and singer. Because there's so many people behind the scenes that are helping out that I want to make proud.
Well, Tears the Size of Texas tells a great story. And well, you are a great storyteller as a songwriter, and you have a great story how you got to Nashville. Can you talk a little bit about the journey that you've been on? Because I know you started in Austin, you moved out to LA, and you
Yes, sir.
finally here in Nashville. What was that whole process like for you?
When I first moved to LA, my buddy told me, he said, the key to being in this business is if a door opens, if a window's cracked, if the garage door's got a little latch that's wrong with it, he said, get into it, put your foot in the door and go down that path. So as a songwriter, a producer, a lyricist, an A&R, a video guy, like anything that kind of opens up for you, go down the rabbit hole and check it out. And that's what led me to where I am now.
That's awesome to hear. Great piece of advice for anybody out there listening to this right now. And before we go, I want to say one more thing. With the album coming out on the 30th, what are you most excited for with it?
Honestly, like I've been listening to these songs over and over again in my head, and like me and my team have been listening to them, but I'm really excited to see what, other people think about it. And really it's just the reactions. I want to understand what gets people going and what doesn't. And I got my favorites that I think are going to be fan favorites, but really just sharing it and sharing the story is the thing I want to do. It's like Mufasa holding the baby on the cliff, man. Like that's what I'm feeling with the album. It's like, look, here it is, and then I want it to go out into the world and become a protector of the woods and the forest, and like, avenge its father's death.
Well, for those who haven't or aren't familiar with the album coming out or are just hearing of you now, do you have one final parting sentence that could describe why they should give the album a listen?
Well, if you respect yourself, if you respect country music, if you respect someone on a journey where they could have gave up 100 times and they kept going, you check this album out. And I hope it helps you on your journey. And maybe we can meet up out there and have a cold beer and talk about it. I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
You heard the man. If you don't follow Ben already on Instagram and the rest of his social media platforms, you go do that right now. Get ready for Tears the Size of Texas, Ben's debut album coming out on September 30th. And Ben, thank you so much for joining me. This has got to be one of the most fun interviews I've ever done.
Dude, thank you so much. I can't wait to see it, and congrats on your career, man, and on getting the new pro. And I can't wait to see where you go, young man.
Hey, thank you. See you in town sometime soon. You guys go stream the album when it's out, and go stream Tears the Size of Texas and Heartbreak, which are out right now. See you guys next time.
Peace.